What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna be back to work on the S2000 project. As you guys see in the last episode, we went ahead and removed all the damaged parts that we can, and we also went ahead and installed both of these panels right here. We got the fender, the door, everything lined up beautifully. Now in today's video, we're gonna be mainly focused on the quarter panel. As you guys see, it is dented up pretty bad, and the insurance company went ahead and cut it open, and we realized there's no damage inside here, which is freaking awesome. This quarter panel is gonna be super easy to replace. So in today's video, we are actually gonna be taking this car over to the other shop. We're gonna get the framework done over there. The boys over from Motorhead and 23rd Garage are gonna help us out. He's actually pulling the tow truck in right now. So guys, let's go outside. They're already here with the tow truck. Let's get this thing loaded up, and we'll catch you guys at the other shop. So the boys from 23rd Garage and Motorhead. This is actually one of Motorhead's project cars right here. It's a AMG. It's a C63 AMG, and he actually wanted me to help him out with some of the dents on the car because we do have that maxi dent system, and it's gonna be really nice on this car. It has a lot of upper damage, so let's just go ahead and get this thing unloaded and check it out a little bit. Dude, this thing's pretty clean. What year is this car?
16.
Dang, it's sick.
See, you got a little bit of damage right here.
Yeah, and all that right there. It's all tore up.
Need the maxi dent puller on that bad boy.
Oh yeah. No, it's gonna be a quick fix on that. So guys, we got the AMG dropped off, and now we're gonna go ahead and load this car on the rollback and take it over to the other shop. So we got the car all nice and loaded up, and we also went ahead and loaded up the quarter panel in the Ranger, and we're gonna head to the other shop. So guys, we just made it back to the old shop, and we're gonna go ahead and move some cars out, but check out 23rd Garage's M3 they actually rebuilt. This thing looks pretty freaking sick. Actually love the way these older M3s look. Probably one of the most iconic ones out there. Yeah, doesn't he sell them? So guys, we got the S2000 off the tow truck and onto the frame machine. Kind of sucks though because the front tie rod is broken out of the steering rack. So we're actually gonna have to head over to Goon Squads in a little bit and pick up a new one of those. They have it from the original car. So let's go ahead and push this thing back and start setting it up to get ready to get pulled. Yeah. Deal, dude. These cars go so much on the auction. It's insane. So we got the S2000 all nice and set up on these wooden blocks. Honestly, we could have used the clamps, but it's such a minor pull right here. Me and my brother Yuri from 23rd Garage are actually go ahead and knock this quarter panel on. It's pretty simple, isn't it? It's just right here is the main damage.
Yeah, no big deal. No big deal. Just jerk this out right here and cut the rest of it off.
And then we can probably go ahead and check the square, make sure the frame rails are perfectly straight.
Yeah, how do you think we should do that?
I mean, there's a lot of points in here. I think you could probably just...
Not with our tram gauge.
Well, there's a bunch of holes.
We have a $3,000 tram gauge over here.
I mean, there's this one and that one, but I guess once we pull it out and see how all the gaps are...
Actually, yeah, you're right. We can use those two holes over here. Let's do that real quick before we do any kind of pulling, you know?
Yeah.
And that will give us an idea of how bad it's off. I think you're supposed to do that, actually.
Oh yeah, I mean, but it wasn't that bad of an accident. The good thing is it didn't even touch the reinforcement bar, but since there's so much weight with like the subframe and everything, once it gets hit, it kind of just throws everything over. No, that's not gonna work. That hole's in the wrong spot. It's not the same. You see?
Hey, what about those two? Should we go to that
Yeah,
bowl?
those are in the. Yeah, try to this.
No. It's not. Yeah, I think what it did was just push this sheet metal in.
Yeah, so I guess once we pull that out, see how that gap is, see how this gap. Usually by the gaps you can tell everything, because if the frame is over a little bit, the gaps are definitely bad. So I guess let's go ahead and start pulling this quarter panel out. So the first thing me and Yuri are gonna go ahead and do on this car is pretty much just go ahead and weld the tab right here and get this entire area pulled out, because we really want to save this headlight bucket right here, because you can't really buy them separately. It's one single piece all the way over there, and if we can save it, it will save us a lot of time and money. So we're probably just gonna weld a tab onto here and just pull this entire quarter panel out. I got a tab right here.
Where, this?
Keep hitting it right there. So guys, check it out. We got this quarter panel pretty much all pulled out, and check out the gap now. Before, you couldn't even get anything in there. We got that all pulled out pretty good, and the taillight pocket pulled out pretty good too. So now what we're gonna have to do is just go ahead and start removing this quarter panel. Okay, hold on. So guys, we got the old quarter panel off, and honestly it doesn't look so bad under here. All we're gonna have to do is straighten out some of this wheel house right here and a little bit in the back, and then we can go ahead and get ready to put our new quarter panel on. This thing was probably the easiest quarter panel we've ever removed. A little bit of spot welds here, a little bit right there, and then right here it's just one weld right there, another weld right there, and it just popped right off. So guys, the next step is to go ahead and straighten all this stuff out right here, and we'll probably go ahead and grind it up and throw some weld through primer on, and hopefully it'll be ready for the new quarter panel. So we got everything nice and straightened out, and now it's pretty much ready for the quarter panel. We also sprayed some weld through primer on everything so it doesn't rust in the future. So let's go ahead and grab the quarter panel. We are gonna have to pop a lot of holes for the spot welds. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we can test fit the quarter panel on the car. All right guys, so we got the quarter panel. We also went ahead and looked at the other quarter panel and made all the markings where we need to put all the spot welds, and we're gonna use a spot weld punch to punch everything out.
The only thing I don't like about this tool is how small they are. I actually came up with a really good technique for welding. I put this thing on my Insta story one time, and some dude went and bought 2 of them.
And you didn't even put affiliate in it.
Yeah, I was pissed off, man.
Yeah, that beats drilling all day long right there, because when you drill it distorts the panel too.
Yeah. You still gotta like... You do what you gotta do, boss.
Wait, Ben, do you do public pranks or something?
Here, hold on.
He needs to come forward.
Nah,
I'm waiting on you, boss.
Grab one, Mr. Dad. Grab one, pressure water. Huh?
sure. So guys, we got the entire quarter panel on here. We went ahead and clamped it, and everything lines up beautifully. The inner wheel well lines up to the quarter panel perfectly, exactly where it should be. And the only last things to do is probably test fit the rear bumper and the tail light. And if that's all good, we can go ahead and weld this quarter panel on. So guys, check it out. We went ahead and borrowed Mark's bumper from Motorhead. It lined up beautifully. The tail light's not even screwed on, but as you can see, the gap here is perfect. The gap is perfectly straight all through there, and the gap up there is perfect. So this thing is ready to go ahead and start welding up. So guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and let Yuri weld it because I don't have my gloves today, and I really don't feel like welding. I'm probably gonna go take a nap, maybe read some negative comments. So let's get this thing welded up. So guys, there it is. Yuri knocked out the welding on the quarter panel. All the gaps are absolutely perfect on the car. This quarter panel wasn't really that hard to replace. We got it knocked out literally a couple hours. I think we started at like 4 o'clock and now it's like 6. So got everything knocked out. We're gonna go ahead and take this thing off and we'll catch you guys back at the shop. So guys, it's the next day here at the shop, and I want to give a big shout out to Yuri from 23rd Garage. Make sure you check him out. He helped me with bringing the car from this shop to the other shop, and he also helped me out with the quarter panel. We got everything knocked out. This thing is pretty much ready to go for body work. And the coolest thing about these S2000s is whenever you replace a quarter panel on this car, you don't really have to Bondo anything. Like on some cars, you have to like Bondo this edge right here because it gets beat up. You have to actually do that. So there's not really much body work on this quarter panel, which I'm super glad that we went with the OEM quarter panel instead of getting a used one, because we were actually trying to get a used quarter panel at one point. And we asked the guy for more pictures, and it turns out it was full of Bondo. Because you have to understand, these cars are pretty old. You know, 2004, 2005, 2006. That's an old car. These cars get beat up a lot. But pretty much this entire side right here is perfectly ready to go for body work. Same thing with this side right here. No major dents, just a little minor dents and scratches. Nothing too hard. We'll be able to knock all that out pretty good. And we also got brand new rear bumpers and brand new front bumper for the car, which is going to save us a lot of time, because you guys know this bumper right here super jacked up, and they don't really like to line up, especially like right here in this area, especially if it's like a old bumper that's been through a lot, and this one has. I mean, it went through 150,000 miles of just pure torture. But this build is coming along super quickly. If I want to be honest with you guys, this is like the third day we're actually working on this car. I know the first video we recorded it and we didn't release it just yet because we wanted to work on the Mustang a lot, but it's been like 3 days and this thing is almost ready to go. After we get the body work done and get everything stripped down, we'll go ahead and take it back to the shop, get it slicked in, and we are going to go with the yellow. I think it's called Phoenix Yellow, and it's from like a 2020 Type R Honda Civic, and it looks super cool and it's gonna pop, because red is kind of just a weird color. Like you love it or you hate it. I'm not a really big fan of it. I know I used to like it when I was a kid, but it's just so overused nowadays. Like all these kids be painting their calipers red, and it's just no bueno. But guys, stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna get all the body work done, get it all stripped down, and this is actually gonna be the first car I've ever done a color swap on, aside from the McLaren, which the McLaren was a lot easier because, you know, you just pull all the parts off. You don't really have to paint any door jambs or anything like that. So it's gonna be super fun and exciting, and we are getting some more parts for the interior of the car. We're still debating on what kind of seats we want to go with, because there's a lot of different seat options that you can put in these cars. So we're gonna keep looking out for that. But if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also check out 23rd Garage and my brother Motorhead. We will be doing a collab on that C63 AMG back there, but that's gonna be later. Thanks for watching.
Bonfire because it's cold. I think that's working. Oh, wax and grease.
Dang, dude, this thing is freaking sick. Hey, but yeah, back it up a little bit more, because we're gonna. That thing is loud.
What's going on? Wait, is this straight pipe?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's way too loud. So guys, check it out. We went ahead and borrowed the bumper from my brother. He actually has an S2000. Yo, come on, guys. Guys, it's picking up third person. All right, so.